From earning $100,000 in ALGS to kicking out one of their players. This is the story of why Knoqd got kicked out of C9. Also, click disclaimer, he didn't fully get kicked out of C9, he's still in Cloud9 as a streamer. But with that being said, please like and subscribe. So on June 23rd, Knoqd announced that he's still signed with C9, but he's looking for a new team to participate in tournaments with. This came up as a surprise because on June 13th, we know that they placed second in the biggest ALGS tournament ever. So we know why Knoqd got dropped. It was because Zach and Knoqd believed that they can find a better player than Knoqd. So let me pull up the clip where Knoqd explains himself.
A lot of people were wondering if I got dropped or if there was like something going on behind the scenes. There really wasn't much to it. Zach and Knoqd just feel like they had an opportunity to pick up a better player, and that's it. It was basically like I could sit and wait and see what happens, or I could move on, and that's basically what it was.
So this doesn't come up as a surprise because 11 months ago, Zach Mazer actually dropped Knoqd and No Cocoa Puffs from his team. So yeah, he has a history of doing this. And on the Apex Uncut podcast, Zach Mazer explains why he dropped Knoqd from his team in depth.
So like, I don't know, probably like 3 weeks to a month before the champs, I approached Mac like my team is fucking trolling, and if we form like this in the championship, like I need to change something up. And like Mac is just one of those players at that caliber where like if that opportunity ever presents itself, you I guess you can say no, but you don't really get to say no because in a lot of the pro players' opinions, he's just at a different level, right? So time goes on, we keep throwing scrims, yada, yada, yada. Championship tournament comes around. We end up doing really good, right? And super happy, super proud of Knoqd, super proud of Naughty, proud of myself, honestly. It was really good for all of us. And to be fair, it was a lot of money. Like, super happy. Wish we won. Fuck, wish that was my trophy, but didn't.
Got it
didn't
right
take
here.
It home. All good, all good. And after the tournament ended, me and Mac had a conversation. He announced that he was going to quit because he was under the impression, correct me if at any point I go wrong, Mac, he was under the impression that there was no way that he was going to get a spot on like my roster or on the TSM roster, like Hal's roster, right? He was under that impression, so he was going to go quit. He announced that he was quitting, and then came to us that he wanted to play with us. And me, Naughty PvP, none of us like knew that or had that impression before champs or after champs, or really just straight up came and said it like blunt to our face. And when he did that, at that point, it was like idiot or we look stupid. Like it's just a lose-lose scenario. It's like we drop or move on from Knoqd, we drop Knoqd, we cut Knoqd, however you want to word it, and pick up Alb, or we say no to Albralelie and keep playing with Knoqd. Now, if word got out that we said no to Alb, we would definitely get flamed for that.
It's equal flack, regardless.
Yeah,
which
it's
decision.
equal flack either way. It's a lose-lose scenario for us. That's why me and Naughty have been completely okay with putting up with the hate. Like, while it sucks, like it's a lose-lose scenario. Like either way, we were gonna get flack. We understand that. And then on top of that, a really big factor in the decision. I'm not gonna go into all of it because that's just not needed, but a really big decision in it was when you get involved in like professional sports or esports or whatever it may be, when you're at the top of the line of what you do for a living, whether it's like you do cryptocurrencies or whatever it is, like your roster, like your hedge fund, whatever it may be, like you want your ceiling of your team, whether it's esports or normal sports, whatever it be, you want your ceiling to be as high as possible. Because at the end of the day, you can always keep working and work harder to get to your peak, you know, your cap.
So yeah, you can see how a month before the championship even started, Zach Mazer was already plotting to get Albralelie on the team. Knoqd was not in Zach Mazer's master plan, as I call it. Knoqd even knew that Zach Mazer and Knoqd had a better relationship with each other than he had with them. So if anything went bad, he was the first one to get dropped. And honestly, in the tournament, there was some questionable plays that Zach Mazer and Knoqd did that pretty much just left Knoqd by himself. So let me show a clip real quick.
to fix in this stupid fucking godforsaken shit of a game is swapping to gold armor from red. It is just the worst mechanic in the game. It's so bad, bro. I try to swap this armor, it's fucking gold. I don't get it, and then I die instantly. Because I think I'm 200 health. Okay? Naughty does the same fucking thing.
2v2!
And then Knoqd is right now trying to swap the armor. It's gold. He doesn't get it, and he dies as well.
Let's go, baby!
Like, it's so dumb, bro. It's so fucking stupid that is still in the game. Knoqd and I, like, we all try to swap a gold armor, and not one of us get it because of this stupid fucking game. Like, why in God's name should I have an armor that has 3 shield onto it, but I can't swap to an armor that has 100 shield on it? Like, why? My armor is empty. If my
I'm not a pro player or anything, but they were good inside that Gibby Dome, and he could have switched the body armors in there instead of crouching and going outside. But that transition from Evo armor back to regular armor is a broken mechanic that they should take out the game, and is the reason why they lost that fight. So as of June 28, Albralelie, Zach Mazer, and Stay Naughty are competing for Cloud9, and Knoqd is still looking for a team. Yeah, that is behind the C9 changes. Like and subscribe. I'm out. Peace.